Hello everybody, this is Simon with the 5th episode of Let's Play Mega Man 5. Today it's off to what's probably the hardest stage and boss combination in this game. Fortunately we've got more than enough tools to deal with the assorted enemies and traps in Crystal Man's long level. I think I'm actually ready to never use the Buster again unless it's for bosses, mostly because napalm bombs are really damn good and I'll prove it today. First off though, let's take a look at Star Crash. It's a shield weapon alright, with one extra thing: you can fire it, and it deals a bit of damage. The biggest problem it has that it really isn't too much damage, but that's a problem that most Mega Man 5 weapons have. Napalm Bomb however does not. It usually deals 2 normal lines of buster damage, but there's a surprising amount of enemies that is weak against it, as clearly shown here. Those guys here would normally, I think, require 3 buster shots on each part. So those falling crystals here are absolute bullshit, because they come out in random intervals. So why don't we try out something we've just picked up? The Super Arrow. This is a movement tool which makes Rush Chat almost completely obsolete, if it didn't take so much energy, that is. You're usually looking at 1, maybe 2 activations per level, which is okay, I guess. You can also make those platforms which will eat up weapon energy like crazy too, but I don't really use it too often because it's more of a speedrun tool and don't know how I survived that one, but Star Crash is fucking awesome against those crystals. I really hate those things, because you might get through if you just jump when one is falling down. I think it should be possible, but I am really bad at those timing puzzles, and if you wait for them instead of using Star Crash, then you're going to face a long wait time. So best be cheesing it, because really, I do not like those at all. And because I'm so damn inconsistent, they ruined a good recording before too. So yeah. More napalm bombs. It's really good against enemies you know where they're going to. Otherwise those guys would take 2 buster shots normally, and this is no fun. You'd have to charge up all the time or try and shoot them correctly on the stairs, which is kind of hard, which is how it's intended. Nice stage design there, but whatever. And good use for the shield weapon, but I love it. Those guys here are assholes because they're coming out of nowhere and you will get hit if you're not careful or know that they're coming. Very weird enemy here. So up there is something that's really nice, but I'm not going to talk about it because I want to talk about the mice and I'll show it off later. The end tank is. Water Wave would be perfect against a ground-based enemy, right? Right? Yeah, that's probably why it takes 2 Water Waves against those guys. Or 3 against this one. It's just, if more enemies were weak to it, then it would actually not be that bad. But as it deals no damage at all, just like Star Crash does, well. Here it's surprise spikes time, and then you want to go to the left because there is the Wii, which is bullshit. You can so easily miss this one. Not nice at all. So I was hoping for a weapon drop here. Weapon energy pickup. But I wouldn't get it, so let's just show off the M-Tank because I can get another easy one later. This tank will, in an annoyingly slow and noisy animation, fill up everything, which is absolutely perfect, especially if you're soaking up weapon energy so bigly, like I am. Usually you'd be fine with napalm bombs, and whoops, surprise here, good, I've got the shield. If you just get 1 or 2 weapon pickups, I didn't get any, so yeah. I really wanted to have them for this guy because he's a fucking breeze with it. Never going to use anything other than napalm bomb against him. And you shouldn't too, because it's really, really easy. What's not easy though is this guy. Crystal Man is definitely the hardest of the 8 Robot Masters and maybe the hardest boss in the game. The reason is absolutely apparent here, because those crystals are absolutely hard to dodge. They will fuck up your buster charges, they will get in the way, and I'm also really bad in general against dodging those kinds of attacks. The other attack that he has is really easy to dodge on the other hand, especially when he's nice and only doing it, when it's coupled with the crystals flying around, it's really hard, obviously. Also, what you observe here is that I'm really bad at actually shooting him, because panicking against Crystal Man is a common occurrence and I'm not immune against it. You should never do that, but yeah. Like that. Dodging his normal attack is absolutely no problem. Dodging the crystals is the thing, so you want to hope for a good pattern like I got. Sadly no tricks on me, because I came up with Super Arrow Plan too late. Anyway, Crystal Eye, what we get for this fight is sadly a very bad weapon. It's got its uses, surprising amount of uses actually, but we get to that later on. Generally though, if you use it as it was intended, just like napalm bombs, it's absolutely shitty. The only good thing it has going for it is that it can be spammed. For now, however, this was Simon with Let's Play Mega Man 5, and thank you very much for your attention.